So hello everyone, today I'm going to analyze this piece harmonically. So I'm going to do a harmonic analyzation. So firstly we identify the key. 1 sharp, E minor or G major. So we see the first chord is a G major chord. We have G, D, B here. So I'm going to say this is in the key of G major. So the first chord is chord 1, tonic chord. And then the next chord is chord 6. And the third chord is a bit tricky. It has a sharp G here, G sharp here. So possibly tonicization of some kind. So we're going to skip this and look for this chord. Well, this chord is chord 2, right? Chord 2 in the first inversion. So this one is going to be a tonicization in A minor. So what's this chord in A minor? Well, in A harmonic minor, this is a 3 chord, right? 3/7 chord. Now why am I writing capital D here? Because the leading tone here is raised, right? And the lowercase t indicates the third degree of the scale, namely C natural. It's a minor third degree. So this is tonicization towards 2. Okay, next chord we have dominant 7th. This is a chord tone resolving downwards. Similarly here. The next chord is another tonicization, so I'm going to first analyze the chord after it. So this chord, E minor chord, is a 6 chord, chord 6 in the key of G major. So what's this chord in the key of E minor? Well, it's a leading tone 7th, tonicizing towards 6. This progression here we have seen before from bar 3. So I'm going to copy this from bar 3. Okay, this one is a chord 5, right? Dominant chord. And this one is chord 5/7 in the third inversion. And then here we have tonic in the first inversion. And then this one is chord 6. And then this one, well, this one is, I'm going to say this one is chord 2. But you say, hey, what about this D here? What about this D here? What about this B here? Well, the B here is basically suspension from the previous chord. So is this B. So suspension here, and the D here is basically a partitura, which resolves downwards to C natural. Now this chord here is we have couple functions here. So it can either be accelerate tonic 6/4 or passing tonic 6/4 or cadential 6/4. So which one it is? which one is it? Well, we look at the baseline A, D, B. So it's not a smooth baseline, it's not stepwise. So it cannot be auxiliary nor passing 6-4. So it is very likely to be a cadential 6-4, but the chord directly afterward is not a dominant functioning chord. So let's look at this chord. This chord is dominant 7, right? So therefore this chord is a cadential 6-4 chord. So I'm going to skip this chord, this bar, and say this one is also cadential 6-4. So what this means is this cadential 6-4 resolves to this tonic, this dominant 7th. But then we insert this bar to extend the phrase. So what is this chord? This chord is chord 2 in the first inversion. And this is a tonicization towards chord 2. So dominant leading tone 6-5, and then dominant 3-4, tonicizing towards chord 2. Now this chord here, you can see this is a chord 6, 6/7, but maybe you can omit this chord and say this entire bar is just one cadential 6-4 chord. So this, in that case, the E here can be explained as a unprepared auxiliary note which resolves downwards to the D. Okay, next chord is tonic. So this is the first section of this piece, and from the first bar to here is the first section, and then from here to here is the second section, which is harmonically identical to the first section. So I'm going to skip it. This is cadential 6-4. And the dominant 7th. And this resolves to tonic chord, but this time is the tonic ninth. And it's a tonic ninth in the key of G descending melodic major. So it has a flat 7th here. And this chord is a bit strange. I'm going to skip it for now. And this chord is a subtonic 7th, which is basically the 7/7 in the key of G descending melodic major, or G natural minor, whichever one you prefer. And the chord after it is a Neapolitan 6, so I'm going to label it as flat 1 minor subdominant 2 in the first inversion. And this chord is dominant and then resolves to tonic. So let's come back to this chord here. With this chord, you can say, well, this is maybe a tonicization. So D dominant 3/4 of chord 6, maybe, but I'm going to say you shouldn't analyze it like this, because this is not actually functioning like a tonicization, because the chord directly after it is not a chord 6. It's not a chord 6. So it's not resolving like you would expect a secondary dominant would. So instead, I'm going to say these 4 bars here is just one chord, i.e. the tonic ninth. When you say, well, the A here comes from this A here, right? It is part of the chord. The B here is part of the chord. The B here is also part of the chord. But what about the other notes? Well, let's see. This F sharp here. If we look at this bass note and this bass note, G, F sharp, F natural. This is a chromatic descending line, so I'm going to say this is a chromatic passing note. And what about this D sharp here? Well, D sharp is inharmonically equivalent to E flat, right? So I'm going to say this one is a anticipation. And also this D sharp here, but spelled inharmonically. Okay, so that's this chord. It is this chord, and the chord here is chord 6 in chord 6/7 in the first inversion, and this one is chord 6. And then when you can say this is a 6/4 chord here, but I'm going to say this is a I'm not going to label it as 6/4 because, well, firstly, you don't end a piece in 6/4 usually. But why is it arranging like a 6/4? Because this G here, although it stops here, right? The actual sound stops here, but you can still imagine the note is not present here, but the tone is still there. So you can still imagine this tone here. So I'm going to say this is in the root position. Okay, thank you.